All right, we help people become whole again. Weird. All right, I have my goggles on and I'm ready to play. My name is Sloth154 and welcome to I Am Dead. This is a game that is pretty much a walkthrough.
Well, here I am again, Morris Lupton, off for my morning walk.
It's a nice morning walk. Live in a beautiful place. But this is a game dealing with the afterlife. So, if you end up liking this video...
This must be the finest stretch of beach on the finest island the whole world over. For a little speck of land in the North Atlantic, it sure is a good one.
It is. It really is. If you end up liking this video, comment, like, and subscribe. Damn it.
But this walk isn't the same without Sparky. She did love chasing that tennis ball.
It's hard when your pets go before you.
Sparky.
Unless he's talking about his
I
wife.
miss you, girl.
Comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I'll have a link
I
to the
see
playlist
those
for
yoga
this
folks
series.
up at the Lighthouse are up bright and early,
How the
saluting
fuck?
the sun and all that.
Praise to the
I
sun.
always thought that looked like fun.
Well, you could do it. You have. It's not like it's impossible to do. Some of
Gelmiston
them
used
are.
to be a quiet place. You'd only come here if you like fishing or bird watching. But since the new ferry service started, we get loads of tourists.
That's nice.
Ah, but what you gonna do? It's always changing.
And if it doesn't, this whole your town, everything about it would die.
The crater's definitely been smoking more than usual lately. That's funny, that. For
They're
a
in
dormant
Iceland?
volcano.
Yeah, it's. I don't think
Yep.
it's dormant. I think it's just in
Shelmerston's a
I'm not sure how that
smashing place.
works.
I'm lucky to call it home.
Shelmerston. I'm gonna look up and see if that's a real place after this. In lovely
the bench.
memory of Morris
Yeah, this is
Lupton.
well, it's my bench. Yeah,
Curator
the
of
museum paid for it because I was the
Oh, you
the
died.
curator there. Yeah, and they did that to remember me because oh yes, I am dead.
You need to move on, my friend. I am dead. Awesome. So this got off to a nice start. This is another
It's
game.
been some
Damn it,
adjustment,
Morris.
but not all bad. Yeah, I should probably go and check on the museum, actually.
Yeah. This is another game brought to you by the people from Annapurna. This will be on
Yeah,
the
I've
multi
been
playlist
collecting
and in its own
stories at
playlist on my
Shelmerston
channel.
for years now, here in my museum. There are so many stories and wonderful ones. The museum started off small, but just grew and grew.
Oh,
It's shut at the moment, of course. Not sure what's going to happen with it now that I'm no longer doing it.
someone will pick
I
up the
do
mantle.
like coming back here, though. Gives me a bit of purpose, which I've really missed since,
You know.
becoming dead. Oh, one thing that's been keeping me
Was getting
amused.
dizzy.
Since I've been dead, I found I can do some new things.
Morris's binoculars.
Pretty weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what use it is, but it's been keeping me quite entertained.
Cool.
But the novelty's worn off. I mean, it's been, well, I don't know how long exactly, but an awful long time since I've had anyone to talk to.
Really?
Well, anyone who talked back, anyway.
Oh, these are my ashes.
No, I couldn't. That sounds like Sparky. Is that you?
Sparky. Oh, that's cool.
Morris, come with me. I need to show you something.
Okay. I'll go with you. That sent a shiver down my spine. I don't know why.
Oh, it's Sparky.
Morris, you worked it out.
Oh, you can talk?
Well,
Well.
I could always talk. You just couldn't understand me.
And you can hear me.
Well, sure. You are talking, aren't you?
And we're both dead.
Sparky.
What is it, Morris?
It's been so long. I thought I'd had my last conversation. Oh, I'm so very glad.
I'm glad too, Morris. I've been waiting for you. We need to go.
Oh, wait. Are you really my Sparky? My Sparky girl?
Mostly. The best bits. But listen, I don't know how long before the volcano erupts, but it's not
Uh-oh.
long now.
The volcano?
The volcano.
Erupting? But it's dormant.
No. It has been dormant because of the custodian. But the custodian is weakening and we don't know how much longer they can hold on.
Oh.
The custodian? What are you talking about?
A bunch of... You're a dead man talking to his
Shelmiston
dog.
is volcanic. It's supposed to erupt every once in a while. The only reason it hasn't is the custodian, keeping the island calm.
Wait, custodian keeping the island calm?
Yes,
Take your
Morris.
time, Morris. Dogs are better at understanding this kind of stuff than humans.
The custodian is
That's
a
fired.
ghost.
Yes! Now you're getting it. The custodian is a ghost who appeases the island, keeps it safe to live on. But the current custodian has been doing the job a long time and really needs to retire.
Well, and the
Oh.
island needs a new custodian.
And I think it's going to be
That's
you, Morris.
Right. It's up to us to find a new one. There are 5 prospects that I know of. 5 ghosts still hanging around the island who haven't gone into the west yet. We need to find them and
Gone
see
into
if
the
they'll
west?
take the job.
What if none of the prospects wants it?
If the current custodian fades away and there's nobody to commune with the island's spirit, well, that would be bad.
Yeah, these people are
How,
fucked.
Sparky?
Volcano bad.
Well,
You've seen how it's smoking. We don't have long now.
Well, could I be the custodian?
Oh, I wish. But Ghost Code 342B dictates that the custodian must be a ghost who has been dead on this island for at least 1,000 days.
Oh,
We don't
1,000.
have that long.
Ghost Code 342B.
well,
Yeah, well, I suppose that makes as much sense as anything else.
where the fuck
Right,
is this book?
Let's get going, Morris. Our first prospect is Peter Noach.
Oh, yeah,
Peter
from the
Noach.
yoga center. Yeah, he died a few years ago, didn't he? Yeah, I remember his funeral on the Lighthouse.
Yes, that's the fella. He always had those funny green treats. Let's go pay him a visit.
Did he get this person's dog high? Yep, head Lighthouse.
Wow, flying. Oh, this feels nice.
Oh, right. Oh, you kind of forget about it after a while.
I always was impressed with this yoga center. Pete seemed like
Really?
a chap who went through some tough times, and creating this place really seemed to help him.
Yep.
He did
and
a good
it's still
thing.
Going strong. They're always busy with folks from the mainland.
Yoga center run by a robot.
A
And
robot?
things change.
A robot.
That seems to be working out, though. So, now Pete's a ghost. So how do we find him?
Well, remember that clue I sent you from inside my urn? The tag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that was something special to me while I was alive that helped me channel my ghost. A
Oh.
kind of memento.
So,
So we need to channel the ghost of Peter Noach. And to do that, we need to find his mementos
all right,
And
his
how
yoga
are
pants.
we gonna do
Let's
that?
find them.
by looking into the memories of those who loved him best. People with memories of Pete will have little thought bubbles coming out of their heads. Those are a sign you'll be able to dive into that person's memory.
I suppose that's hardly the strangest thing I've heard today.
Yeah?
Morris, just you wait. Now, to recap. Find people who are close to Peter, view their memories, track down the mementos, and then leave the rest to me.
So people, then memories, then mementos, then Pete. Yeah, think I get the idea.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
do this.
Let's go.
Sparky. Pete Note, 1956 to 2013. Pete arrived in Shelmerston to take a job at the lighthouse keeper. He led a solitary life for several years, seldom visiting the town and speaking only rarely, before opening the lighthouse as a yoga retreat with the help of a robot called EM. Okay. So we're gonna find Pete. Aha. All right. Oh, I didn't notice that person. Wait, where the hell did they come from? Alright. Start checking people for memories. This person, right here. Simone Ansley. After Pete died, Simone wasn't sure if she would return to Shelmerston Yoga Center, but she didn't want to let down the regular group of friends she made here. They always come for half term, and when she arrived, she discovers that the old magic hadn't been lost. Alright, let's go into this brain. It's not the first time I've done this.
Pete was hard to read, you know? Strong, silent type. But you could tell he loved his collection of Buddhas.
Oh.
He said they were like fat little soldiers that kept him safe. To be honest, I thought that was a bit odd. But he was a great teacher.
Let everyone have what they believe. There we go. There we go, we found the memory.
Pete was very protective about his collection.
Oh.
Hated people messing with them, even telling off Em when she was dusting them.
This is
One day,
interesting.
one of the Buddhas went missing. Pete was distraught. Not much affected him, so it was a shock for everyone to see how upset he was.
Oh, this is very interesting.
All of us at the retreat spent the whole afternoon searching, but we never found it.
I hope we can find it.
To cheer him up, Em bought Pete a little toy robot. You could tell Pete was delighted.
I saw that robot.
Ah, what a lovely gesture.
It really was.
She was a good friend, that Em.
Weird as a robot, but yeah, it was really nice. Oh, there's M. I want to do M last. And the bird second to last. Here it is. We're either gonna go for that robot or we're gonna find his Buddha. Jennifer Leslie. Jennifer is a convert to yoga, having initially been skeptical. A keen golfer, she found that yoga has significantly improved her core stability, improving both the accuracy and power of her swing. Yeah, it is one of those things that really builds your core if you do it for a while.
I just got divorced and really wanted to go on a golfing holiday, but my best mate Tammy somehow talked me into doing a yoga retreat instead.
Huh.
Yoga made me feel weird and uncomfortable. After the first day, I'd basically given up. I thought Pete was a bit angry with me. It was hard to tell.
Well, he didn't really care, I don't think.
Exploring the lighthouse, I came across Pete's set of clubs. Bingo, I thought. I wondered where I could practice my drive.
Probably at the top.
I took the clubs up to the observation deck and spent all afternoon perfecting my stroke. The sun was shining. It was the best time I'd had all week. Suddenly, I was aware of Pete watching me. My heart sank, and I braced myself for a telling off.
Probably didn't. He
wrong
seems very
I was.
nice.
Pete cracked a smile and joined in. Every evening for the rest of that week, we were up on that observation deck, driving balls into the sea. Best holiday in years. I even got into yoga by the end.
There we go. Oh. So, his Buddha statues, his golf clubs.
I guess old Pete had a light side after all.
Of course he did. You just never got to know him. I found that you can find out a lot about people if you just get to know them. Ooh, cakes. God, I cannot wait for my cheat day this year. What goes last? This guy. Neil Lambert. Student of Pete after meeting him at yoga retreat in Gao years ago.
I met Pete for the first time on a yoga retreat in Goa. He was the best yoga
Goa.
teacher, but very reserved. I noticed he had some army tattoos. I wanted to ask about them, but he would never talk about himself. When I got home, I looked him up. I couldn't believe it. He'd been with Special Forces in Helmand and was awarded a medal for bravery.
Oh, good for Pete.
Pete's unit had been in an ambush. He tried to save a colleague whose leg had been blown off, but by the time they'd reached base, it was too late. Pete was the only survivor.
Yeah, it's hard.
I booked the retreat again the next year. I thought he was such an interesting bloke. Still waters, you know. And one evening, after class, I followed him down to the beach. I saw him throw something into the water and went to have a look. Picked it out of the shallows before it was washed away. It was his medal. I picked it up.
Yeah, medals
I
are
went back to Goa the
consolation
following year.
prizes for
Pete
those who
wasn't teaching, and it just
suffer.
wasn't the same. Not as good. Then, a couple of years later, I saw an online ad for his new retreat in a lighthouse. I booked immediately. I took the medal with me. Perhaps he would want it back.
Not
It was
likely.
the same Pete Noach, and if anything, he was an even better teacher. One coffee break, when I got him on his own, I brought up Helmand in conversation. I wish I hadn't. It was like a shutter coming down. I didn't mention the medal. I kept coming back for the yoga, and you know, over the years I saw Pete mellow. I think the lighthouse was doing him good. He even cracked a joke with the group once in a while. So, that summer, the one before he died, I decided to act. It was the day I was leaving, and I showed him his medal. There was a moment of total surprise. I was worried then. But he took it. He turned it over in his hand. The poor guy was lost for words. He gave me a nod of thanks and slipped it into his pocket. I'm glad he got it back.
Yeah. That's nice. Nice thing you did.
I had no idea.
Again, you didn't get to know him. Now for the one I'm most interested in. This bird. Stella, cormorant, nests on the lighthouse. Goofy ass eyes.
I was getting ready to lay my egg.
Okay.
But my nest needed that little something extra.
Huh.
I found the perfect thing.
You did. That's nice. A nice Rubik's
The
Cube.
human and that metal beast seemed quite agitated at their loss.
Well, you did steal from him.
I always hated those blooming things.
I don't. It's what they do. Why is that? Do you guys see this? This seagull has his eyes on the same side. Time to read M's thoughts. EM-243B. Robots like EM were commissioned as part of a lighthouse automation project and shipped out to lighthouses all around the British Isles. Designed specifically to aid the running of a lighthouse, the EM models were also known for their enhanced empathy circuits and horticultural skills.
When Pete arrived at the lighthouse, he needed help running it, but refused all offers. Eventually, fearing the possibility of a shipwreck, Trinity House sent me to Shelmerston to help keep things running smoothly.
Well, he wanted to be alone, but the world
bought
doesn't
Pete
let that
a
happen.
plant as a welcome present. He introduced himself very quietly, but didn't seem to want to say anything else. He seemed distracted, like gravity was pressing down on him harder than other people.
He was probably depressed.
Whenever I would enter a room, Pete would mutter some excuse to leave. I didn't have a single conversation with anyone in months.
This is very advanced robotics and I'm scared.
Eventually, Pete noticed the plant. Then, Pete noticed me. That was the start of what became this plant room. We spent
grown
hours in
amazingly.
here over the years, sowing seeds and tending our plants together.
All right.
Wow. Robots got complicated, didn't they?
They did, real quick.
Yeah, I didn't realize how important M was to Pete. I suppose everyone needs a friend.
Yes.
Ah, Sparky.
All right. So, either the golf tee, the Rubik's Cube, or the plant. But I think it's the robots. Okay, so I have to find these items.
I wonder how many golf balls are in the sea around this lighthouse.
An insane amount, which isn't really good.
Okay, let's find some more memories.
All right. I didn't know that's how this was supposed to go. Which of these plants was first? This one? Oh, one with ribbons on it. Haha, found it. Found the puzzle cube, which is nice.
Dogs are actually very good at solving these.
Really?
They're just hard for us to turn.
Okay. Good excuse. Good excuse. Huh. Guess this is M's room. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see that ribbon to save my life, but it's a grapefruit tree. Really small for a tree, but still a tree nonetheless.
Ugh! Dogs hate all fruit. I'm not going near this, Morris.
Well, yeah, most fruits aren't good for dogs.
Hey, I'm starting to pick up the scent of something else here. I think it's Grenkins.
Grenkins?
Rankins?
Yeah, they're tiny spirits, distant relations of the island spirit. Apparently, they bring good luck. When we get close to one, I'll pop up and let you know.
Okay, Sparky.
Okay, thank you, Sparky. Lobster.
Okay, we're in the right place.
Oh,
But now we need to slice and rotate this object to just the right spot to get the Grenkin out.
okay. There we go. The Grankin is a lobster. Oh, no, never mind, that's a Grankin. 1 of 9 found.
Hello, Grenkin. Good to see you. Morris, these spirits have been on Shelmerston for thousands of years, and they bring good luck.
Oh,
We
that's
should
nice.
definitely keep finding them.
Okay, I will. You notice any, just tell me. Oh, I know exactly where. Got another Grankin. Oh, I don't know if I said this, but this is made by the same people who made the game Ho Ho Come. Another game on my channel. Alright, I found all the Grenkins. Don't know what that did for me, but I did it. Oh, here's his medal. Conspicuous Gallantry Cross.
This is a conspicuous gallantry cross. They don't give those to just anybody.
Don't say. It's one more thing to find. Somewhere in here. Found a random spider. Someone vacuumed it. Lost Buddha.
Oh, what a nice little fella. I'm glad we found him.
Yeah, it's nice. Found all of them. Sparky.
Okay, that's all of the mementos. Now what do we have to do?
Wow, I'm getting a really strong scent. Well done. I should easily be able to sniff out Peter's spirit now.
All right then.
All right, let's talk to
What do you
him.
need me to do?
Absolutely nothing. Just let me do my thing.
All right.
Go.
Oh. What in the world? There's so many things in the world you haven't seen, Morris. Those things? Yep, yep. Those are all Pete's fragments. Just need to round them up. Go get them, girl. All right. All right, we help Pete become whole again. Weird. Slightly weird. And he's wearing Crocs.
Pete. Oh, wow. It's really you.
It
Well,
is.
it's me, Morris. Morris Lupton.
Of course I remember you, Morris. It's lovely to see you.
It is. It's
How's
nice to
Dad
see you.
treating you?
Oh, well, you know, it's a bit jarring, but, well, I'm having a nice enough time. But listen, Pete, we've come to ask you something. Do you know about the custodian?
The custodian? The person who communes with the island, yes?
Yeah.
I've noticed the volcano looks like it's waking up.
Yes, well, that's the thing. We need a new one.
Oh, me? To be the custodian? Oh, Morris, I'm flattered, but I don't think I'm the one for this job.
Huh.
I spent my whole life and my whole afterlife trying to find peace. And lately, I think I found it. I'm satisfied with how things turned out.
That's nice
I'm
of
finally
you.
ready to go into the West. I don't want to stay around any longer.
Ah, well, fair enough.
Good
Would you
journey.
want to come with me? I would be grateful for the company.
Well, that's kind of you, but I do really need to help find a new custodian. Maybe afterwards.
I understand. Well, best of luck with the search then. I'm sure you'll find someone perfect for it.
Oh, Peter's a delightful person.
Well, that didn't go well.
Oh, no worries, Morris.
Still
Plenty of
four
other
more.
prospects. Well, 4.
Hey,
What about
Pete
you,
mentioned
Sparky?
going into the West. What is that?
The afterlife?
Well, that's a very complicated question, Morris. Just think of it as leaving all this behind.
The
Which
actual
is not
afterlife.
something we can do now. We need to go find Val. They're opening the sculpture park today.
Oh, is that opening already?
Oh.
Time certainly does move a bit quicker once you're not in the world. Talking to
does.
people, it all feels so distant. Though, if I'm being honest, I suppose I was a little buried in the museum those last few years after, well, you know. Ha! You know, you might say I started living like a ghost well before I became one.
Oh, you weren't a ghost, Morris. That museum is full of life, and ghosts can't give belly rubs anywhere near as well as you did, trust me.
Huh.
Now let's get going. We're gonna find Val.
Ah, yes, Val.
Actually, dog, I have a
feel
lot of
bit
questions.
sorry for her, having her home invaded by all these silly artists.
Maybe. But at least we have a laird who's interested in doing nice things for Shelmerston.
Yeah, I suppose so. I was never sure about letting all those artists stay on Shelmerston, but I must admit that his heart's in the right place.
Very much is.
Well,
Usually
let's find
is.
Val then. After
The
you,
outcome of things
Sparky.
never really reflect how people's hearts feel. All right, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. I don't want to continue on. I want to save Val's part for the next episode. So, we are a man who is dead in between this world and the next, helping our dog find a custodian, someone who can commune with the spirit of the island. We haven't been dead for 1,000 days, so it can't be us. Might end up being her. Don't know. But we're going to do everything we can to help them. This is a very interesting game. I love how this studio under Annapurna does their games. It's always so environmentally integrated. The environment is always integrated into the other thing. Ho Ho Come is in my Annapurna multi-playlist. Look it up. It's not a lot of talking, not a lot of voice acting, which kind of hurts me in the long run because I'm not a talkative person. Trying to be, and I'm getting better at it. But it's another beautiful game with a unique art style and very environmentally integrated gameplay. So, I'm going to end this episode here. If you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I'll have a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. Tell me in the comment section what you think about the game and your thoughts on the afterlife. Because I don't care either way. I'll go where I go, or I'll just see if I do. Not really too much skin off my back. If you made this far in the video, Brian thanks you. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.